Splash City is a gritty crime thriller about the choices that need to be made in the harsh streets of San Francisco. And here to tell us about the movie is the executive producer and writer, Berner, who is also a Billboard charting rapper, a business mogul, and a cultural ambassador, man. How you doing?
I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm doing great, man. I'm so happy to have you sitting here because when I got to screen this movie, I just saw back to, how can I say this, like my movie time. I'm talking New Jack City, I'm talking Boys in the Hood combined together, but talking about what's happening right now. So how did you come up with this movie?
I feel like these kind of movies are kind of missing in Hollywood, right? You don't really see movies like this anymore, so I feel like it was needed, first thing first. Second thing is, like, I really want to bring the Bay Area to life on film, so, you know, this is my first step. But also, this whole genre, this whole area of bipping was something that we had to deal with in my city, and I felt like we had to do a film on it.
Yeah. Let's explain a little bit about that, because this movie really, it's not about a coming of age. It's about actually some choices that need to be made.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't want to give anything away, but it definitely surprises you on what goes on in this movie. But so talk about like what the movie is about. You talked about like the smash and grab kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like a kind of like how New Jersey Drive educated us on what was happening out there back in the days. This is something that was happening in the city, so it kind of covers that whole lifestyle. But also, it's about two brothers, two totally different paths, and you know what could happen when you kind of let other people influence you a little bit. Yeah,
and that's one thing that we are seeing with our youth is there's those that want to get out and those that are staying in and bringing that one that got out back in. And I feel like that's what this movie is, but it's also teaching us about pretty much looking at the culture and seeing what is out there for you to get out of your
also
problems.
Like, you know, you're a product of your environment. You could be a great kid with great role models, a superstar, Big Brother, as you know, if you've seen the film, but you could still be going down the wrong path by people you surround yourself with. So
yeah, I'll tell you, it is definitely a movie people have to see for a lot of reasons, but one is because it is a true independent made film. You did it all yourself, and that's something that people wonder about. How did you do this yourself?
Well, it started with the idea and the script, and we got that down, and then we had to figure out how to budget for it and do it. This is supposed to be a $500,000 film. I was sold on that. I was like, I can cover that. I'm good. Then it went to 1, then 1.3, then all the way up to $2 million. So, you know, I think that what you have to do is kind of identify some capital. For me, I was fortunate enough to have my own money. I've been doing entertainment for a long time, music, clothing, etc. So I felt like I can cover it. But I think the reason why I'm glad I did this way is to kind of control the creative process from start to finish. No one's kind of influencing what you're going to do, and that's very important to me.
Yeah, and Lionsgate saw this, and they said, hey, this is the movie for us to definitely have in movie theaters, streaming, everything. How does that make you feel?
It's the biggest compliment to our work in our 2-year journey. You can understand sitting on that kind of money and not knowing how you're going to put a movie out. It's one thing to make a movie, which is super, super difficult, but then to figure out how to put it out, it's a whole different story. So the fact that we partnered with Lionsgate means the world to me, and also like lets me know there's a future for me in this space. I think they realize it's not something that's out there right now. It's a very unique film.
Yeah, you're going around city promoting this, which is great, and that's part of being an independent, you know, producer and having to do, which is really nice. But you also have been always on the cut edge of the culture of what's going on out there, from you, of course, starting, you know, cookies to your music, everything like that. Is that something that continues on in your heart?
For sure. I feel like I'm able to touch and tap into things that other people can't, and I want to embrace that. And I built a lot of connections throughout my time, my 25 years of entertainment, and I feel like this is now the next level of storytelling for me. We did the book. My book was with Penguin Random House. We got the New York Times bestseller, and this is, for me, the next step. It's like, okay, I did the book, I've done music, I've done clothing, built the empire already. What's next? I wanted to be able to tell stories with, you know, through film.
I like it. Yeah. Let's talk about what you want people to leave from this movie.
First thing first is that you know, you definitely have to be cautious when you make a move. Sometimes you can make a move out of like a natural reaction. It can turn into something totally different. Things can happen very fast. So I want people to kind of take a step back and realize maybe you should think about things that you do. I think another thing I want people to take away from this is that the Bay Area has a lot of stories to tell. This is just one genre. There's a lot more I want to tell. I want people to be interested in the Bay Area. I think the third thing is, like, we are bringing raw, edgy crime thrillers back. it's been very soft in the film space. I'm ready to bring some good edgy crime thrillers back.
Well, you have with Splash City. Information's on the screen right there where you can find it. It's in theaters, also streaming soon, but definitely something I think everyone needs to go see, back to the good old days of New Jack City, Boys in the Hood, and all that gritty kind of fun.
It's a vibe that's missing in the world right now, so we'll go ahead and bring it for him.
Hey, thank you very much. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Thank you so much. Appreciate having me.